Here tonight at 5 o'clock, the vaccine in Kentucky. Where do things stand on this Friday evening? Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. Tonight in a new interview, we are talking with Kentucky's Director of Vaccine Distribution. He's the former Lexington Mayor, Jim Gray, also the state's current Secretary of Transportation. He tells our Rose McBride that surprisingly, we are seeing an increase in supply.
We're looking at the basic economic principle of supply and demand. Demand for the COVID vaccine is high, but supply is low, and leaders are trying to change that.
The three most important words in this entire project, in this entire battle that we're in, are supply, supply, supply.
Kentucky is well equipped to receive and distribute vaccines. There are 1,500 eligible providers throughout the state, but we can't reach our full distribution potential without the supply. Kentucky started distributing vaccines about 6 weeks ago. At the beginning, distribution was slow. Now we're speeding up. Last week, 57,000 doses were allocated to Kentucky.
As we're going forward, that number is increasing, actually, an increase of about 15%.
This week, allocation was 65,000. Director of Vaccine Distribution Jim Gray noted that's a good trend, but the pace still needs to get quicker.
Because at that pace, we're looking not at months, but literally more than a year if the pace doesn't accelerate.
Right now, the federal government is allocating doses to the states. Then suppliers like Moderna and Pfizer distribute the vaccines.
The governor has encouraged additional vaccines, additional supply from both the federal government and from Pfizer and from Moderna.
That request isn't necessarily feasible. Gray says these pharmaceutical companies have quality control limitations. There are many factors to consider and many players involved. So Gray's encouraging Kentuckians to be patient.
This project has been described by UPS officials, in fact, as the largest single logistics effort and project in the history of the world.